On the banks of the Yangtze River stood a village called Baiyun, White Clouds. In that village lived an old man named Zhang Wei. He was over 80 and lived alone in a worn hut at the foot of a cliff. His children had gone to the city. Neighbors rarely stopped by. One evening, a young man passed by a fisherman's son, around 18, named Li Ming. He noticed the old man sitting alone and asked, "Grandfather Zhang, why do you always sit alone? Don't you have any friends?" The old man smiled and gestured beside him. "Sit down, I will tell you a story. When I was young," Zhang began, "I wanted to build the finest house in the region of stone, with carved windows and a tiled roof. I worked day and night. Friends came saying, 'Come fish with us.' I said, 'No time. I have a house to build.' Others came, 'Come sing at the moon festival.' I answered, 'Later. First I must finish the roof.' When neighbors needed help planting rice, I said, 'Go without me. I have my own work.' The years passed. I built my house. And my friends, they stopped coming." "Why?" asked Li Ming. "Because friendship is like a rice field. If you don't water it, it dries up. If you don't go to your friends, they stop coming to you." Then I had a son. I worked even harder, sent him to school in the city, paid teachers my last coins. He grew up, left for Beijing, and stopped writing. I thought, he's busy. He has his own life. One day, I fell ill. I lay in bed for a week, unable to rise. A neighbor brought me water. My son didn't even know. I wrote him a letter. He replied, "Father, I am busy. I will come when I can." He came 2 years later, after I had recovered. He stood at the door, left money, and returned to the city. "How could he?" Li Ming exclaimed. "He could because I taught him to. I taught him that work is more important than people, that the house matters more than those who live in it. He simply remembered my lessons." Zhang pointed to a bamboo grove by the river. "Do you see that bamboo? When wind blows, it bends but doesn't break. When storm comes, bamboos lean toward each other and hold together. Their roots intertwine. They are like family. And see that boulder?" He pointed to a large stone in the field. "It stands alone. It thought it was stronger than everyone, but rain wears it down year after year. No one comes to it because it let no one in. I was a stone. I thought the main thing was to build a house, earn money, raise a son. But the main thing is to plant bamboo relationships, friendship, love. You must plant them every day." I waited until I built my house, and I built it, but there was no one to live in it with me. Li Ming asked, "Is it too late now?" Zhang smiled. Confucius said, "It is better to light one small candle than to curse the darkness. I cannot bring back my youth, but I can plant bamboo now." "How?" "Like this." He reached out his hand. "You came to me. You asked. You are listening. This is bamboo." Li Ming took the old man's hand. From that day, Li Ming came every evening. They sat, watched the river, and talked. Neighbors noticed the old man no longer sat alone. Others began stopping by. When Zhang Wei passed away 3 years later, the whole village gathered at his hut, because in those 3 years, he had planted much bamboo. In Baiyun village, they say, a person becomes lonely in old age, not because they are forgotten, but because in their youth, they forgot to come to others. Friendship is like bamboo. If you don't water it, it withers. If you plant it in time, it stands forever.